bet you guys are now surprised to see that there are still no events yet. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that now. Okay, I can explain why there is still no events yet. So, purposely, here's the deal. The Pi Day / St. Patrick's Day event for the backyard, yes, we were finally going to add something Pi Day related in here after like 2 years. Let me just make something clear. The Creations World one, the LEGO Master 627's Creations event for that, took forever to make. Almost the entire day. And I obviously took multiple breaks in between. And pretty much, well, I did remember that I was meant to make the backyard themed event around it. And then I realized, yeah, I was doing a lot of other stuff during that day in the process alongside making the LEGO Master 627's Creations event for that. So I generally just didn't have any time to really make the event, but now I have a good plan going. The problem is, I can't do that today either, considering I have a real busy day in real life, and probably even Wednesday as well. So I pretty much have no choice but to just do it on St. Patrick's Day itself, making this the 3rd year in a row that the St. Patrick's Day event begins on St. Patrick's Day itself. Oh boy, I feel that's going to start becoming tradition, isn't it? Anyway, now that I explained why no events have still occurred, I know, this year so far has been very lackful on events. And we mean by lackful, I mean really dang lazy. I know, don't worry, that's about to change after this upcoming event comes out. And I mean for real, it will start changing. Things will change for the better. And it's worth it. Oh, yeah, we should probably let these guys in. Dang, they're always all over each other. It's pretty nuts. Oh yeah, let's go in here. For the heck of it. Alright, so, yep, here's the one I know, I've shown it multiple times in the last few episodes. You bet I have, but... oh yeah, by the way, for those curious, because of the lighting, it is 9:21 a.m. Here's the thing. Prior to this back review, I have already filmed a Legos Island episode and a look back video. I know, I'm really going early with the bits today. I really am. Oh boy, and I think it shows because, well, once again, this is like my 3rd video today, but technically my 4th upload in the span of like 3 hours. That's because I had to upload the LEGO Master 627's Creations episode a day late just because it was, I stopped filming it around midnight because the event took forever to make. Which, you can go watch that now since it's up. But, yeah, and that also explains why I couldn't get the backyard one up. But yeah, I can't do it today because, let's just say we're going to be in here the whole day. Doing some crazy stuff. And then in the next backyard video, I'll purposely explain why. As it'll make sense in the next episode to explain what the heck is going on. Because there's actually a reason it looks like this still. I'll explain it in the next backyard video on Wednesday, March 16th. It makes more sense to just explain it there, because something will be happening very soon. And it'll be much better to explain it once I actually have a good reason to explain it. And March 16th is looking like a good day to explain it. As oh boy. Oh, you guys don't even understand what the heck is going to happen. Nothing bad. It's actually something really good. But there is a reason why it still looks like this. And yes, this needs to really get cleaned out. It's been like that for ages now. But yeah, March 16th, I will finally explain what the heck is going on with this room. Why it's been empty for like nearly a month. Or at least nearly 2 months, technically. Yeah, it's kind of been like this for nearly over a month now. And I'll finally explain again in March 16th's backyard video. To finally explain what the heck happened. And why it looks like all this. Because there is a reason. I'm just waiting until March 16th to explain it, because there's a reason. Anyway, now that I got that out of the way, let's go back out. Dang, she goes everywhere. Oh boy. Yep, the pond is still really, really good. I mean, yeah, you can never stop liking the pond, or at least there's something. Actually, I did want to actually tell you guys about something a little bit interesting I did actually find. So I found a few discoveries in this backyard finally. You'd think I would never have discovered something in this backyard ever again, but now I finally did, nearly 4 years later. Apparently, I found out that this tree right here, it looked obvious, but I didn't really know until pretty much now. Of course, as you probably would expect, this is obviously an oak tree, as it would have clearly seen obvious. And we only found this out because we actually got rid of a few branches off, say, this tree right here, which, fun fact, you're probably thinking because that's an oak tree, you're probably thinking that's an oak tree too. Well, apparently no. This is actually a camper tree. And I really thought it was an oak tree for the longest time, but apparently we found out that this was actually a camper tree. And we did cut off some branches. Speaking of which, I have a few sticks from that in the workshop. Let me actually show you to prove that this is actually not a joke. Alright, here we are in the workshop, and here's the sticks I found related to this. So I did find a few sticks related to this. So I found this, and these are from the tree I just talked about. The one where I said it was a camper tree instead of an oak tree. I know, I really thought all these years it was just one. But apparently, I figured out because of these that this is one. Now, as for this one, I don't know. I think that's something else. Right? Ah, there's those. There's those, eh? But apparently, I found out that yes, these are related to that. So in a way, I can actually use these for their own purpose. Yep, because we tore off some branches off these trees, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, you can see they break off pretty quickly. Yep, see? They actually break off pretty quickly, which proves that this isn't actually a joke. And I'm still going to keep these no matter what, because they actually look cool. Now, as for the other one, on the other hand, let's take a look at the other one we got. Yep, this is another one. Yep. Yep, that's basically what this is. So if you notice by the stick, you can clearly tell it actually came from this tree right up here. And which it did. Because they actually were on the ground when they were first chopped off, obviously. And then I found them like a few days back. I think like March 13th or something. Actually, yeah, March 13th. Dang, how has it already been 2 days already? Jeez, I really think that March 13th was yesterday or something. But nope. Apparently not. Okay, so there you go. There's your proof. So, anyway. That's pretty cool. I'll do the same for this one. Dang it. But no, really, though, those were just some cool little discoveries I found a few days back. Actually, we found these. Well, we made the discovery of these back on Thursday, March 10th. And then I found these two on March 15th. So, yeah, there you go. That's just proof. So, yeah, that's a few little discoveries I found. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go put these back in the workshop. And speaking of the workshop, I am actually just going to head back in there and end off the video. Okay, I almost thought I lost you. But yeah, I almost thought I lost Lucy there for a second because I didn't know where she was. But no, seriously though. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Back Reveals. look out for the next one on Wednesday, March 16th, which is where I will explain what the heck happened to that godforsaken lanai, because it is still empty after over a month. And I feel it would be finally time to explain it. Not in this episode, but the next episode would generally make more sense to explain it, as there's going to be something happening there within the next day. I'll explain it in the next episode. See you all next time, and then on St. Patrick's Day, we'll have the events. Finally. See you next time.